But I also think too, though, that if it's the case, like if we're sort of right in our sort of thinking that feminism is either always was, and I'll be honest, I'm leaning towards the always was more and more, either always was or has become a vehicle for intrasexual competition, and that has sort of become the primary function that it serves, not just a secondary function.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If that's true, and as a result of that, what we're seeing is more and more intrasexually competitive behaviours and more manipulative reproductive suppression as societies get more and more feminist, then we've seen an example of how socio-political ideologies can change behaviour. So without, and they've done it very, very successfully by wrapping it up in very pro-women narrative. I mean, the name feminism, right? It's implicit
reproductive rights.
Exactly. Exactly. Everything about it, everything, right, is all wrapped up in it's all pro-women. And so I think if there is a solution to kind of winding this back, it's going to be sort of using the same trick. So rather than trying to convince women that what they're doing is harmful, which is sort of it's kind of like the scientist's approach to the problem, right? Identify the problem, know what the problem is, implement the solution. But people don't really respond very well to rational explanations for behavior and rational requests to change their behavior, right? So maybe what we need to do is engage in the same type of sort of strategies that have resulted in these behaviours increasing. So, what we actually need is very pro-women motives for dialing back these types of things. And so presenting the dialing back of these things as being very pro-women and very pro-social, and obviously that implies that the opposite is anti-women, but there's no need to make the anti-women argument because I don't think most people are going to buy it anyway. Yeah. Whereas if we just focus on making the pro-women argument, it appears to have worked very well for the feminists, and they're lying.